Hello there folks, Cinnamon Squirrel here and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone has had an absolutely brilliant weekend. I hope you're all staying safe and warm, and I hope your tea, coffee or beverage of choice is hitting the spot. Okay, so today we're going to be back in the Legend of Khiimori. However, quickly I wanted to just cover that they released a patch on Friday, and we're going to have a little look at the notes here. So it's patch 0.5.3, and it is a patch that has been deployed to fix issues with the horse merchant, bridge projects, and nomads kits. So, hello everyone. We are updating the Legend of Khiimori with a new patch, which will fix the features with both selling and buying horses from the horse merchant, fix the issue with bridge projects not completing, and also fix the issues where players were unable to craft nomad kits. There are a bunch of other changes which you'll be able to find in detail below. But we're not done. We're going to keep working on fixing the issues we've seen in the launch version of Legend of Khiimori. And then we'll be pushing into the unknown lands of early access, adding more features to the game and polishing what does exist. So we also want to thank each and every one of you who has played, reviewed the game, passed us feedback or bug reports, or even ranted to your cat about us. The launch has been amazing so far. And despite a few stumbles, we're only excited to see what's on the horizon. So that's a nice little note from them. Obviously, they're very appreciative, and it's good because it's a great little game. Obviously, I haven't gotten too far into it yet, but I have seen a few other people been talking about it, and they seem absolutely thrilled with it. So I hope that we do see a really well-rounded game come of this. So the bug fixes specifically that we're seeing here are fixed several crashes, including a crash during the full reveal. Bridge projects will now be correctly built. Bridge projects will now stay built when leaving the game and loading back in. Okay, so that's another thing they've got an issue with that with. Which reminds me, we need to go and make sure that we are properly set up when we go to launch again. Fix performance issues in haunted areas. Okay, I didn't realize it was haunted areas, but that's cool. Nomad camping kits can now be crafted. Stills will no longer disappear if players pick them up while having a full inventory. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm assuming we'll eventually come across it in-game. If you know what it is, awesome. If you don't, then you must not have come across it yet, and hopefully you will not have an issue with this problem. Horses will now correctly appear in your stable after buying them from a horse merchant, which is awesome. Horse merchant will no longer offer horses which vanish on purchase. Well, that's brilliant because I took a quick peek, as you saw, at the horses that were being offered, but only walked around the visible horses. I didn't actually talk to the merchant and see how much they cost, but I can imagine with them being a main asset in the game that they're gonna cost a little bit. So balancing. Increased stable capacity from 10 to 20, which is always good news because, I mean, if you're anything like me, the more horses / tames / whatever we have the capacity to be able to collect to our little heart's content, the happier we are. Okay, we'd also like to note there's a known issue with the full reveal at the moment, which seems to be triggered by trying to skip the scene, you monsters. For the time being, to avoid getting locked in the screen, please don't skip the scene. We'll be back next week with even more fixes. Don't forget to follow our socials for all the latest. Be amazing, everyone. Alright, well, at least they're starting to address some of the problems. It's nice to see them going back and actually fixing issues instead of just pumping out more stuff. And, you know, giving us a bit more leeway to buy and breed ponies to our little heart's content. So, some of this I haven't come across. In fact, most of this I haven't come across yet. So some of it I'm not really sure what it means or where it is. But it's good to see, again, that they are starting to take player feedback and actually fix things. But yeah, so that was the patch notes there. And then I will be back in just a second and we will jump into the game. Alright then, folks. We are back in game from exactly more or less where we left off, I think. So we've been tasked with finding the woodcutter. So we need to... Oh gosh, that's quite far away, I think. Kachoo. Might be willing to join the Yam network. Okay. And it's... Shift tested. Okay. So let's... Where's that marker? Did it set? I don't think it set. Okay, I think it set. I don't see where to go. Alright, so we need to head straight down that way and follow paths down this way, I think. So we're turning right when we hit the main path. Okay. So we need to do that. And it also said on the loading screen that we might be able to gather as we're traveling. So let's head on down to the road here. The road here. And then we can... As a Mongolian raider, you can gather resources from horseback. Hold E to begin a pickup run. Okay. Oh, okay. Really suit perfectly for a stamina boost. Okay. Nope, we were not lined up properly. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this a bit better. Okay, I get it. So we have to release while it's still green, I think. Yeah, okay. So we're not quite at it yet. Okay. Excellent. Alright, so we're starting to kind of get the hang of this a little bit. Okay. Let's see. How do you...
Easy.
I don't think there's anything around anymore. So we'll just have to keep an eye out to see whether some other things are collectible.
Botang.
Is this... Oh, it's not. Okay. Is this collectible? That's not collectible, that's just flowers. What about... That's stones. What about these cottony looking things? No. Okay, so none of that is collectible, so that's fine. Probably should have watered the horse before we headed on out, because I don't know when the next opportunity for that's gonna be. Actually, it doesn't look like there's gonna be an opportunity for a while. Okay, so actually, let's quickly run back up here and let the horse water, because I don't want to get like part of the way down here and then realize there may very well be a place down there. I just don't know when the next available option is going to be. So we are definitely going to let the horse drink.
도릉 도릉.
Okay. Let's go then.
자.
You can eat along the way. Okay, so we need to head... Oh, wait. Is that something else that we can... Damn it. Okay, so we need to turn around. And... So that was okay, I think. So I think if we manage to forage quite a bit, then we're not really gonna have to spend a lot of money on food or anything. Let's see. Nope, that's not. Okay. That is not a thing. To collect. And we were to turn right once we hit here, so we're heading down this way. It is just so awesome though. I love the open countryside of it all. And I like how unbusy it is as well. Like, I know that a lot of people would probably be like, it's, hold on.
태용.
No, we need to go the other... Okay, other path. This path. But we need to head on down that... Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't want that though. I wanted the little radish looking plant. Oh, it's a cowberry. Okay. We have to also be conscious of the fact that eventually this is gonna start weighing us down if we keep collecting everything. Ooh, that might be good for arrows. That looks like a fire, but I don't really want to stop. Okay, so we've done that for a little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm now beginning to see what they meant by the wind. Okay, so we might actually have to go into the woods, or we can try and find a way around it and have a little bit more of an open road so that we don't have to this horrible weather. Herbs. Raspberries. Sorry, I know this is a little bit loud, you guys. Ooh, fiber.
Don't worry.
Okay, so it doesn't want to be collected. So we need to feed our horse as well. What is that? Okay. Nope. Okay, so no. Inventory. Right, let's see. Unencumbered and stuff. So we need to feed the horse. So that's fiber. This is hay. How do you... Yeah. I should just eaten that just now. I don't know how you see... I don't know if your own character... needs to eat. That's the thing. It's a survival game, but I'm not sure your own character needs to eat.
토르근.
That. Okay. Let's see. I need to follow this around this way. That was a storm. Okay, so we're in. Okay, so we're in a meadow now. So, let's see. We're heading this way. What is that? It's letting you know that that is the meadow. Okay. And we need to get to this guy. Now, I know that traveling through the woods is probably going to be a little bit treacherous because you get wolves and stuff here. So, I don't know whether going around the outside is fine. Whether just traveling through this bit would be okay. I think we definitely need to turn right, but then we need to make a decision once we hit that road.
Ha!
And to keep an eye out as well, because I don't know. I'm leaving it far too late. I'm used to like timing it to hit the button when that's when you need to collect it rather than not. But right, so we've got all this stuff. Sorry, we're not actually looking for that at the moment. We are looking to see we're heading in the complete and utter wrong direction, so we need to turn around. So if I... Nope, that's also the wrong... What? Okay, so we need to be going this way.
요당.
I'm not sure how much we need to collect just now. Oh, okay, as animal deterrent and stuff, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, these are curious. We're supposed to be trying to find the... Stop it. We're supposed to be trying to find our way to the woodcutter, but... Oh, it's not actually... Okay. I thought that was gonna... These were gonna be, Oh, that's her own stamina bar, okay. Genuinely, that little bar looks like, you know, like in Skyrim, when you're, you don't know whether you're being seen or not. Like, you're trying to be, stealthy, and the eye either opens or closes depending on how you're doing. Wait a minute. We just came this way, didn't we? Yes, we did.
토르근.
Usually I'm better at maps than this, but it seems like we're not doing too great this time with trying to figure out where exactly we're meant to be going. Okay, so that was perfect, and then we need to come back around and grab this stuff. I don't need that. That is what looks like a little building with a fire.
Easy.
It's a torch. So, oh, damn it, I didn't mean to actually collect that, but there we have it. I'm just curious because it seems like there was an arrow there a second ago and I don't know what I just did, but... No, look. I keep hitting E because I'm used to that being a button that we need to do. Right, we need to go back this, so we need to follow that around. Okay. Don't particularly want to skid all over the place while we're doing this. Okay, well, we missed that entirely. Okay, so let's see. We just need to follow this down and around here. It's another little spot here.
태양.
It's just a cart. Okay. Wait, am I going? Right. Just to make sure we are in fact going the right direction.
자,
Let's get along here a little bit. And then I believe it's down... Is it this direction? Yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks like you wanted to keep us out with that little, unless it was just a fallen branch by mistake. But,
easy.
okay, let's go speak to this dude.
You there! No sudden moves. More than a few bandits have met my axe.
Do I look like a bandit? I'm a courier. Are you Kuchu?
Bah! You work for Yisu? Always interfering. What now?
I think we could help each other.
Perhaps. Can you take this load of wood to Usun? If you can handle that, then maybe I'll join you.
I'll do my best.
We'll see. One more thing. Watch out for the wolves.
Great. Okay. Do we have the wood in our inventory now? Okay, but where... I don't know if, like, those two or that is meant to be the wood. Okay, so I need this, right. How do I call my horse again? Oh, Q. Okay. You just stand in the torchlight. That's gonna... Excuse me. Ugh, come on. Yeah, you got a little bit stuck there, buddy.
Ha!
Okay. How do I... No. Don't disappear.
토르근토르근!
What do you mean? Find the... Must not be mounted. Oh, it's trying to mount to the... Make... Stop. Oh my goodness. This, is a little bit harder than it looks sometimes. I'm not sure which would... It says make room in inventory. So... If I stick that there, and then one packet load. Will you stop? Stop. Stop wandering off. Where are you going? I need you over here. Stay. Wait. Where did this split? So, one packet load of lumber added. I'm not seeing the lumber. I swear, little horse. I love you to pieces, but please stop wandering off. I'm not seeing the packet.
Please, have a look around.
Oh, you can buy from him. Wood. And all this stuff. Right, okay, hang on. So sell. I have one of those, which is cloth and bandages. I don't have a heck of a lot of money at the moment. I'll buy one more bandage. No. That's right, you have to push the button. Okay, so packet, it keeps saying packet load of lumber added. But I am not seeing lumber at all. Okay, so do I have to tether the horse? I'm sorry, bud. I didn't realize you were right there.
Cha!
Can we back up? Nope. Okay. This is taking forever. Okay, so if I stop.
태용.
If I tether him there. Does that mean It keeps saying it's added lumber. I don't see it though. It says make room. So tab. Oh, that just... Oh. Hungry. Oh. I'm sorry, bud. Okay, let's give you some food. Okay. Wow, that's horribly unbalanced. Okay. Cloth can go on this side. So can bandages? Wait. That's what we're meant to be. So it's the cloth that's doing it. Actually, let's just... Ah. Severely off balance. Oh, crap. Okay, so... Jings. So that's what we were waiting on. So we need to move this back up here. That... can that go in one pile? It can, and it can all go up there. Or not. No. Okay, so we don't want that in our person, which is fair. They should be able to combine. So it needs to be a block of 4. Raspberries can go up there. Okay. Balanced. Unencumbered. Okay, so that's not gonna hold. We're gonna end up pretty encumbered. I also want to make more of these dung satchel things. So and then craft that so that we are a bit more prepared for... Okay, you have a Mongolian bow and a collection of arrows to defend yourself. Hold right click to raise your bow and use your mouse to aim, and then hold left click to draw the bow. And then left, and then release the left button to fire an arrow. Okay. So let's get on our horse here. Okay, so untether? No, it's already untethered. Okay.
Ha!
So now heavy. Okay, and that's lowering his mood. Right, so shoot an arrow at the target, rest at the campsite. To Zun or Usun near Zun Gazar Lake. So where is this? That up here. Okay. So shift left click is 12 meters that way.
도릉!
Okay. Wait. Okay, so it wants to... No. So... Sorry. Right, so cycle... Okay, so that was the trial for that. And 1 cycles your gear. Okay, excuse me. Can you stop just taking yourself for a walk? Mister. Okay, rest of the camp, but we need to deliver this load of wood. One thing I am noticing is that this does not seem... So, untrack and then track it. And let's see if this works any better. Can I see this at all? Or am I just like not looking right? Am I the only one not seeing that marker?
I better find you some water.
Yeah, I know, bud. And we will find you some water. And actually, there's water here, so we need to go up here anyway. So let's put a marker. Are you just not... Okay. I don't think the markers work. Let's just check and make sure we're heading in the right direction, and then we can get the horse some water. so rest at the campsite and then find the guy. So we need to go up here to the left a little bit. And that will get us some water for our poor horse here. There we are. Oh, sorry, that was my bad.
Okay.
Okay. So if I let you stand here, are we gonna... Yeah, there we are. I'm not seeing what the alarm was for yet, but I'm sure it'll appear. So we need to go more towards this direction. Follow that up. Let's
토릉토릉.
get to the path a little bit. I think. Okay, so we are kind of heading straight there, but if you want to make it a little bit easier on the horse, I think, then we need to go towards the actual road. Okay. There's a bird. You can barely see that bird, but it is there.
로당.
Oh, it's deer. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I just love the openness of this countryside, and I love the colours they use as well. Like, I get that it's meant to be Mongolia, but it's so fresh, just having the wild and white and yellow and blue flowers, blue purple ones, and the orange. It's just, there's a brightness and a freshness to it, and it's really nice. Okay, so this dude should be right around here somewhere.
태용.
Nomad camping sites are places of refuge scattered throughout the open world. You can rest and care for your horse at these sites, often find vital resources nearby. Okay, so that's important. So that's the campsite. Where's the dude? Okay, so this is where that is. So we need to, I don't know, rest here? Requirements. Nomad camping kit. I think we do have one of those. Horse can be treated. Okay, well, let's do that then. And see how we get on under the stars. Okay, so we used a camping trip. There is no cutscene for it, which is a shame. But we can rest here and spend the night and then talk to this person, I'm assuming. What is that? Just a bit of wood, okay. Okay.
You should be careful near the deer stones. They're infested with snakes.
Good to know.
You shouldn't kill them. It invites bad fortune.
No, my fortune's bad enough. No need to anger the Hlos too.
What's angered them?
No idea. Some fool defiled a waterway or something. Until they calm down, be careful.
Okay. So someone defiled the waterway and now I'm assuming it's either like their gods or their spirits. Or a little bit angry. How do you... Okay, so we can cook. We can't cook because we don't have anything to cook. Let's see what these little things over here are. These are... This is our little area, I think. It says you can usually find things. I'm not sure exactly what it is we're meant to be finding. Or how close means. Because sometimes people think it's like close and you think it's in this like tiny immediate area, and then like you think close and they're like, nah, it's like over there next to that rock, but like, you know. So how are you meant to... I don't want to tear it down. Oh, rest. It says 01. Until sunrise? Sure. Let the horse
You must
sleep.
be happy. Your step feels lighter.
Okay. So he is rested, which is great. So his stamina's up. He is a little bit hungry, but we can feed him along the way. You don't need to read these because we've already done it. Go away. Thank you. That's awesome that he's all rested up now, though. Stamina, decreased drainage. Okay. Sure we can... Oh, no.
Ha!
And we're overweight again. Alright, let's look and see then. So we've got... We are here by the sounds of things. So we need to go here. And it's a strong wind, which is not great. And the wind direction is this way. And it's quite strong. So, honestly, and we're going the wrong direction. So we need to be following this road. Along here, I think? No. Other direction. Easy. Let's see. Okay, so we need to go up to where this water is.
Cha!
Okay. But it also says that weather and different things can affect this, and I don't want to ride over too many stones or get the horse injured or anything, so we're gonna... We also need to watch out for wolves, apparently.
Oh, damn.
So we just need to follow... I think we need to cross over here, actually. Cross over and then follow the river to the right.
Damn.
Oh, whoa. Okay. And we can actually see that the wind is so strong. Okay, so that was a little bit of a jitter going through that area right there. Yagan, grassland. I love all the purple flowers around about here. Okay, so it looks like perhaps this is where we're meant to be. Let's see.
Easy.
Nope. I wish we'd stop pressing that E button. There we are.
Hello, are you Usung? I've got a load of wood from Kucho.
I am. But he's not the type to trust someone else with his goods.
I'm a Yam Korea. We take our good reputation very seriously.
So I hear. We value the work you do. Please, include us in your routes.
I'll let my cap know. I should be getting back. I'll see you soon. And take care.
Here we are. Nice little bit of goodwill done. Deliver the good news to the cartographer. Okay, so we need to go back to base, basically. So, oh, it's snow. Okay, so we need to... It's got 3 unfilled stars there. And the wind and stuff is headed that way. But we are going here. So, honestly, it's more or less a straight-ish line home. But he's well rested, so he's quite happy. So we need to have a wee bit of a gallop across here to get back. But yeah, the weather comes on really fast and it fades quite quickly.
Steady, steady.
And the wind direction makes it harder on the horse. Whoa, this is getting quite thick quite fast. Oh jeez. And it makes it really difficult to see as well. Actually, I wonder if that gusty thing is like a windstorm. Really loud. Oh, sorry, horse. It's really loud. This is like when Red Dead gets a thunderstorm going. It's really loud and it's hard to see. But I can see the tents and things in the distance, so we just kind of need to persevere a little bit, I think. I don't want to damage the horse. Alright. Okay. So we can only sprint in little bits, and then if you want to actually... Yeah, even at this, it's like, nah. The poor horse doesn't want to go. Okay, so... You're the merchant. It's the cartographer we need to... Ooh. Now, I know that we have our mission and all, but... Whoa. Okay, so you're... I see you. Don't worry, just stay there. So you're kind of like the horse we already have. Maybe a little bit different. Like, the mane's a little bit lighter, and... It's got a bit more white on its butt, and it's got a white tail. It's a pretty pony. It's a really pretty pony. I love these, kind of more, like the tall and slender ones. Genuinely, they look like young horses to me, and I don't know about the curve of that neck, actually. The curve of that neck starts to look a bit funky when they pull their head back. Okay, and then you get this one. Look at you. See, you're more normal, I think. I still love the Scott Little Ponies, but we're definitely going to be... Are you just all white? You are all white. And then this one here is also really skinny. Wow. Very skinny. Almost doesn't look like a horse because it's that skinny. Holy jeez. Is that a... Wow. Is that... No. Okay. I thought that was a set of something under there. The way when the camera tilts that direction, it looks like a sort of set of something, but it's not. It's just the inside of the horse's legs there, but... Yeah, this one looks more svelte and obviously like a longer neck than the pony does, but this one just looks straight up skinny. This one, swear to God, like obviously you realize that that's under there and stuff. That looks like it's been skinned or something under there, and then like when you see it from here, it looks like it's got danglies between its legs, but it's not. And then you don't have that. No. You just have normalness. Ooh, I love the flecks and the brindle on your legs. And your stripes. Ooh. I do like that. Yeah, I really enjoy this sweet game. I think it's very cute. In fact, actually, let's talk to the horse merchant.
I swear, that horse was already... sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Uh-huh.
Come back to me when you got some coin.
Yes, we're not allowed. Okay. Are you coming? No. Okay, so there's certain positions that your horse gets itself into that you just cannot mount it. Okay, so it gets a little bit stuck. It gets a little bit uninteractable. But if you call it, it resets. There we are. And now we should be able to get back on our horse. Awesome. Anywho's, right, let's get in here. Ooh. And there's the dude that... Oh, he's got a peg leg now. Oh. Dude has a peg leg. Okay. Let's talk to these people and see what's happened. Other tasks need to be completed first. Select mission. Yam station. This is the cartographer. She's the one that sent us in the first place. Or is that you?
Nara, did you find Kuchu?
I did, and I ran a delivery for him. We can add him and a nearby fisherman to our routes.
Sometimes it pays to get lost, eh, Batu? Nara, your horse looks tired, and Batu and I need to discuss our next steps. Check its hooves and give it a good brushing. There's hay near the stable, too. Come back when you're done.
Ooh. I like that they give you the task of, like, taking care of your horse a little bit. And there you go, a big stretch, because we're done. That's nice. Tether your horse. See if you can find our buddy boy. There we are. Come here.
도릉도릉!
Where is the stable? Oh, okay. So you basically get a corral.
Easy.
You get a corral. Okay, so let's stop it. So dismount. And then tether the horse. Okay, so let's give you a good
This will
brush.
make you feel better.
Becomes exhausted as you travel across Mongolia. Interact with your horse to restore horse health and mood. It can also remove injuries and other negative conditions. Caring for your horse at stable provides the best results. Okay. So we just gave him a good brush, and now we need to get his hooves tended to. Free reign, endless horizons. Speak to Yusu about delivering cargo. Speak to Batu about exploring the area. Okay, and then if we talk to you... So this is the only horse we have at the moment, which is fine. What's that? Horse is kept at a different stable. Is she ours? So we get to breed, I take it. Where is, global horses? Is kept at a different stable. It doesn't tell you where, though. Okay, so number 0 to 20. Unavailable horses. Amount of currently unavailable horses. Paddock horses. Amount of horses in this stable's paddock. Okay. Well, we only have one, so... Well, apparently we have two? And it's a girl. Rosa-san. Okay. Okay. That would be someone else's horse, I take it. Very pretty with the diamond on his face. And a flush mane. Okay. So, let's untether. And then hop on if we can.
Ha!
And head on up.
Rodan.
So, we probably can take the horse down to that little river bit there, or over here to try and get a drink, because he's going to need water soon. Let's see.
We've got some deliveries ready if you're interested.
Okay.
Otherwise, speak with Batu. You can help him map the area. We can invite anyone you find to the yam routes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you can either take on deliveries, or you can explore.
Back already? I've heard rumors of other settlements. Interested in getting a little lost? But if you're not feeling adventurous, Yisu has some deliveries ready. Report back on anything you find. I'll update my maps.
Very cool. Cool. So, reach courier rank 2, complete courier missions, connect yam way stations to the yam network. So, if I... Okay, so that's the horse stuff, and that is that. How do you access... This is a handbook for horses. Route planning. Okay. How do you figure out what jobs do you have? Right. So it's only gonna have to deliver to the woodcut guy, delivery to the fisher, vital supplies for a yam station, vital supplies for a yam station. So we've got complete courier missions and connect the yam waste stations to the yam network. Okay, so we can, I don't know, delivery to the woodcutter, horsehair brushes, 1 kilo, 6 kilos, prestige is 20. Gather 3 animal fat. Deliver the supplies to the way station. 5 feathers. Okay, so I'm assuming this is when you start to have to get into like deer hunting and things. So that you can collect fat. Deer are the only thing I've seen so far, other than horses, and I'm assuming you don't hunt the horses. Hopefully you don't hunt the horses. So yeah, and it's 20 prestige for all of them, so we just need to raise up in prestige. So we can accept that. And back out, so take a delivery. And the mission at the moment is just get to rank 2. Complete the courier missions and do that. So here's our horse. But yeah, I think maybe this is where we're gonna leave off, you guys. Because we're running quite long. But also we've kind of hit the next little point of our game now. So we've managed to get a little bit done today. We went and we found the woodcutter, we got the fisherman into the fold. We've kind of sort of started to figure out the collecting. It's a little bit different than from other games. It's more like a line it up and then hold E and then release at when the bar hits. It's kind of like a mini game rather than a like hit the button at the right time when you pass the stuff. Hopefully we'll manage to refine that as we go along, because right now it genuinely seems easier to pick by hand. And the more supplies we get, the more we can sell, which will be good.
Do you need a drink?
Oh, he does. Okay, well, let's go get this guy. Let's go get this guy a drink. And then,
Ja!
okay, so just want to take him down here for just now and get him a drink. But yeah, I am enjoying this game. I enjoy the open worldness of it. I enjoy that you get a bit of a choice. I know that you're kind of directed. I don't want to go too far in because there could be crocodiles or other things in here. I don't really think there is, but there could be. You never know. Although his head's a little bit underwater, so maybe we should back up a little bit. But so yeah, you are rewarded with prestige when you successfully deliver cargo. Rewards are affected by the condition of the cargo when it reaches its destination. Prestige unlocks missions, cargo types, and abilities, which is awesome. Here we are. So, we're gonna back the horse up a little bit, because every time he goes to drink, his face goes all the way underwater. But we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna pause here. There we are, so you can drink to your little heart's content. And this is considered rough terrain for them as well because it's sand. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful game. Like, just looking around and seeing the scenery. Both when we're here and when we're out and about, you know, like, I also like the fact that you get a choice between doing the missions and also doing a bit of exploration and trying to pull more people into the fold, into your YAM network. So I think it's sort of a chill little game. Obviously you get a little bit of the danger aspect with the wolves and the bears and stuff. We haven't come across wolves yet, but we were warned about them. But yeah, I think for sure, and we'll take this guy up so he can nibble while we're talking. Get off of him and let him go have a munch and a jaunt about. But yeah, I am really enjoying this game. I like the little details, like she stretches when she's paused, and horse gets to drink and eat. I don't know, I'm kind of unappreciative of the fact that every time you get off it, like, well, he's not doing it right now, but sometimes when you get off the horse, they decide that they're going for a walk, and you have to run and catch up with them because they're off. Also, one of the things is that he does tend to get a little bit stuck in objects, and then he becomes uninteractable, and you have to walk away from him and call him. And also, one other thing that resets each time you launch the game at the moment, it keeps the, whether you want it windowed, full screen windowed, or just full screen, that setting it saves, but it's the resolution. So each time it goes back to being full screen resolution for me, even though it's still windowed, I have to keep putting it back to 1920 by 1080. So that's another little hiccup we have there as well, but I'm looking forward to being able to do a few missions with the horse the next time round, see if we can knock out a couple of these, get our prestige up, get our money up, so that we can start looking at horses that we want to buy, and just exploring more of the game and seeing what it's all about. Obviously you get more crafting and things as well, which I'm looking forward to being able to delve into. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If you've enjoyed the video, then you could hit that like button along with the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any future content. And let me know what you think of today's episode down in the comments section. Alright though guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will catch you in the stream with Flinger on on Astraeus, and then also in the next episode as well. So yeah, I hope you have a really awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Cheerio, folks.